Well, hey, Taurus gang, how are you guys doing? It is time for your reading. We are going to do this reading in 4 parts. The first part, if you're dealing with someone currently involved romantically with someone. Second part, we're going to do for singles. Third part will be a peek at your your past person. And the last part will be for all folks with Taurus. This is for you if you have Taurus in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, okay? And if you don't know that information, there's a link in my description box of how to get it for free so that when you watch me and other tarot readers, you can watch everything because they often resonate in different ways and will clarify different things about your specific situation, okay? Also in my description box, many of you already know this, I have information of how to book a personal reading. You can certainly do that, okay, and see the various things that I'm currently offering, okay? And if you haven't already done so, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel, join my family, right? And make sure that notification bell is set to receive notifications. YouTube does recalibrate it sometimes, and so you'll want to check that periodically. It happened very recently, okay? So at any rate, of course, y'all, the likes and comments mean so much, okay? Really appreciate that. Now, Taurus gang, if you are dealing with someone, Taurus, first part of the reading is for you. Taurus, if you are involved with someone romantically in any way, if you are involved, Taurus, this is for you. All right, Taurus, you may be dealing with a fire sign, earth sign, Leo, air, water. All right, and fire, okay? So let's take a look at this thing. All right, so here's the thing. Your person does have a lot of spiritual muscle, okay? There is a lot of strength and momentum in this thing. Everything I see here, this is a strong soul connection, Taurus. There was probably, when you met this person, a lot of recognition. You felt like you had known this person forever kind of thing, when in fact, at the time, it was new, okay? But here's the thing, a lot of spiritual muscles here. This person is working through things. Do they still have challenges? Yes, they do. All right, so here's one of the challenges. This is in their energy, okay? 4 of Pentacles in the reverse, okay? Really guarded about something, okay? And worried about other people's opinions, okay? And they can only influence a person when they allow it. Now, obviously, you can't control if this is your person doing it, okay? But at the end of the day, all right, I'm going to talk to you about being fearful of loss, okay? In your energy, I do think you are, you have the King of Swords. A lot of maturity here, a lot of wisdom, okay? Highly intuitive many times. All right, again, and this could be a reconciliation that we're dealing with somebody from the past, okay, possibly, but either way, it's a union of souls, literally. Now, you've got the 10 of Cups in reverse in your energy, okay? So I think there have been some painful events, I guess, and maybe you're fearing a loss, okay? I just did a video, I think about 4 or 5 days ago, called Manifestation, Love, the Economy, and blah, blah, blah. If this is you, where you're overly worried about losing this person or, things going by the wayside, you need to watch that video, okay? It's short, it's like 12 minutes, okay? And it talks about love, money, whatever, but it talks about fear of loss and why you manifest what you fear. Okay, I don't want you to do that. And I don't think you will. Why? Because of the cards, okay? I think you're going to hear me on this. And this is another card that speaks to strong soul connection. This is a marriage card, okay? The 1111 card for many readers, including me. Okay, this is being at the right place at the right time. Can mean blended family, very effective teamwork, okay? Marriage plans. Can mean vacay as well. But you see the children here. It may just be somebody that you're going to have children with, or that you have children, or they do, or family blending, or whatever. But, this is the card of not holding back going forward. So it's going to move, and it's going to move in a very direct way. And there is going to be a lot of happiness in the future, okay? This is working through things, speaking your truth and letting the chips fall where they may. There's a lot of joy and vitality associated with the World card, and a lot of long-term potential with this card as well as this. The problem is, don't fear loss. I think both of you are kind of overly fearful here, and you're going to manifest what you fear if you don't step out of this. Do I think you will? Yes, I do. Otherwise, these cards that came up in your probable outcome would not have done that. But certainly, never is an outcome set in stone. That's the whole point of tarot, is to know where you are, what you might need to work on to, you know, make things go in a way that is more aligned with where you want to go. Okay, so I like it, Taurus. I think it has a lot of potential. We talked about the obstacles and what you need to do to keep it steering in the right direction. All right, Taurus, singles, what's coming in? What do you need to know about? New opportunity for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. May have multiple options, may have red lights, green lights, but we're always about advice, right? Let's take a look, Taurus singles. Let's take a look. Taurus. Wow. Okay. So here's the thing. I think you're at least looking at 2, possibly 3 options. Probably 3. Okay. You've got the Star card. Somebody with a lot of optimism, a very optimistic outlook. Could be an Aquarius, could be a fire sign, or a Capricorn. Okay. But this one's pretty doggone high. This is a very high vibrational energy. That's what I'm getting from this, okay? This is somebody who's going to be highly spiritual, okay, with a positive outlook and healed through a lot of stuff. The Star card is a very telling card because that's somebody who has worked through their crap, okay? Nothing wrong with having a past, okay? We all got one, okay? But this person dealt with it in a very healthy way. Now, this is either this person or yet another option. Either way, it's all good because here there's a lot of maturity. Could be somebody who is entrepreneurial in nature. Could be somebody who is physically attractive. Certainly very charismatic. This energy fills up a room. Very dynamic. Very direct when they come in, Taurus. You know, just many times in a position of leadership, okay? Smooth talker, but really I like it because I think it's a mature energy. Now you got your 1. Be cautious, okay? Be cautious. This is where it pays to be doing your energy work on a daily basis so that when this one comes up, you see it very clearly and like, oh, I know you. I've dealt with you, but I'm done with that type. So you wish them well. You hope they eat just at another table, in another restaurant, okay, in another city, right? This is Mr. Deceiver or Ms. Deceiver. Probably hasn't worked through their stuff, but will leave someone feeling very self-imprisoned, and they themselves are in prison because they haven't worked through their own stuff in their own shadow, okay? A lot of self-doubt here. Certainly can speak to selfishness and addiction, okay, of looking for you to fill a void that you cannot, okay, Taurus? Really unrealistic expectations here sometimes, okay? A lot of self-doubt, but you'd never know it because they're going to come across very egotistical, okay? But if you're doing your energy work, you'll see it. It'll be clear as a bell, right? And so, yeah. But, okay, so now let's talk about your person from the past. Person from the past, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Person from the past. Let's get a little snapshot of where your person is, okay? Snapshot of that past person real quick. All right. There we go. All right, Taurus. Okay. All right. So here's the thing. You know, I think they're really caught in the decision-making process on something. Okay. Having trouble making a decision many times with that 2 of Wands. By the way, you have air, water, and fire for what it's worth. So 9 of the 12 zodiac signs. Okay. But caught in the decision-making process. Possible partnership. You know, possible love offer here. All right. But really, Page of Swords is all about being overly critical and not really having worked through their stuff. Probably not able to step forward in things many times. And the Page of Swords, pages in the reverse often speak to immaturity, can be a lack of objectivity, just not able to see the forest for the trees. And I think that's why for many of you, they're kind of caught up in the decision-making process, okay? Yeah, this is the advice. Four of Swords, all about stepping away and working on you. And you know what? That would be the advice on the Ace of Cups too. That is, the Ace of Cups is the card of self-love, to be honest. Now, believe me, go to tarot.com. Okay, so I really think for most of you, this Ace of Cups did not really have to do with a love offer. I think it had to do with the love that you need to find in yourself by going inside and working through that stuff. Okay, and again, they're hung up, and here's why. They're not seeing some things. They're not objective in it. I mean, you know, Swords has to do with vision many times, or the lack thereof, depending on how the cards come out, okay? You know, and a lot of times the Page of Swords, when it comes out in the upright, is the Spy card. I don't even think they're looking your way because this came out in the reverse. Can I just be honest? Can I just tell you the truth, Taurus? I think many of you might be the ones hung up on this thing more so than them. Sorry. That's kind of what I see. All right. Now, let's pull for all my Tauruses. Oh, I almost dropped all my cards. Okay. All my Taurus friends. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get a general overview for all of you guys. General overview for my Taurus gang. This is the part that we just leave open to let the divine speak to us in whatever way that is needed. It may be general, it may be money, love, whatever, okay? All right. All right, Taurus, 3 cuts. Here we go. Okay, so here's some advice for you. You pulled the 2 of Wands again, which is kind of interesting. In the advice, this is all about going inside and meditating to make good decisions, okay? There is not a wrong path, okay? But you trust your own decision-making power. Don't rely on other people to do it for you. That's what that means. 5 of Cups. All about having an attitude of gratitude and focusing on the positive things of your life, okay? This person has 2 full cups that they're not even looking at behind them because they're so focused and heartbroken on the 3 cups that are spilled in front of you. But look, if you will find the ways to be grateful and focus on those things, and look, you can be grateful if the sun is out or grateful if it's raining. It is really up to your mindset. But if you will develop that attitude of gratitude, you will manifest more reasons to be grateful, okay? And Page of Cups. Okay, in the advice, it is all about this. Understand that what is going on around you has nothing to do with you. And when you do things for other people, understand the difference between a transaction and a gift, okay? When you do for people, don't have any expectations for something else. You know, this is not going to the store whenever you're doing something kind for a romantic partner or a friend, right? It is not a transaction. Do something and don't expect anything in return. Whatever happens, happens, okay? Just let the chips fall where they may. All right, let's get some Moonology for you guys, Taurus gang. Moonology for you. The end of a tough cycle approaches for many of you, and that's Capricorn energy. That's the second time we pull Capricorn energy. All right, Taurus, you pulled your own card, which is pretty cool, stepping into your own power there. Your dreams need a practical plan. You know, part of manifestation is not just belief. You actually have to take the steps to make things happen, knowing that you are going to manifest success in love, money, whatever, but you have to take action to make things happen, okay? Bring love into the situation. Aquarian energy, that's the second time we've pulled the Aquarius card, which is pretty doggone cool. Let's get a quote for you real quick, Taurus gang. Certainly hit me up if you want to go into detail on any of your issues, whether it's love or money or whatever, Taurus, okay? Addiction. Let's talk about it. Addiction to people, not just substance abuse, but anything, right? Begins with the hope that something out there can instantly fill up the emptiness inside. Kilborn. Okay? Only you can fill that up. You lack nothing. Okay? Everything you need right there. All right, Taurus, many, many blessings to all you guys. I wish you great abundance in absolutely every area of your life, and thank you so much for watching.